Okay, so welcome to our Epic Storm Health Bet Kickoff call. This group is really exciting because not only are you working on getting healthy and fit, but you also get to make money doing it. Like, that's the best deal ever. So, very quickly, I'm just going to kind of go over the rules again so everyone's 100% clear on what to do for this group. So everyone should have downloaded the app. If you don't have the app downloaded yet, you need to have it downloaded before 11:59 p.m. Pacific Standard Time tonight. I think that's like 2 a.m. here, something like that. Make sure you have it downloaded and you've entered all your stuff in there. What program you're doing, what flavor of Shakeology you're doing, and make sure you have, if you've drank it today, go ahead and log it, and if you've worked out, log that too. Because each of the next 4 weeks, you need 3 workouts a week. You have to log it in there where it says log a workout. Once you download it and you add all your stuff to it, you have to have 3 workouts a week, and you have to have 5 Shakeologies a week. You cannot have 2 shakes in one day and post it. It's still only going to count once. So you have to have 5 different days in 1 week. Now, you have to upload a picture of you drinking Shakeology. So it has to be you drinking it, you making it, or just the shake. But there has to be a picture of the shake somehow. I said that wrong in the beginning, but there has to be a picture of the shake. They need to see it. The workout, you just have to log it as far as I know, and you have to have in there what workout you're doing. Doesn't matter which one you're doing. I think most of us are doing different ones. So that's kind of the laydown of that. Did I miss anything there, Melanie? Was that? Okay, so 4 weeks, 28 days. Everyone's going to do that. We get a little report of who logs it, so we're going to also kind of keep up with you and kind of nudge you if you haven't done it, so we make sure that you get your cut of, I don't even know the final pot yet. I think we won't know until tomorrow. Or maybe he said did he say the 10th? I don't remember when he said. But we for sure won't know until everyone is logged in tonight on what it could potentially be, how many people are competing here, which is exciting. Okay. Now, on to bigger and better things. We are all doing different workouts, so this is going to kind of be a generalized thing for everybody, because most of our things that we do, we're all doing like the same workout. So this is kind of different and cool for us. It's kind of a new thing. But what I want to focus on first is making sure you guys know that we, us coaches, there's several coaches in this group, we are all here for you. And by the way, for those of you that don't know me, because there's several of you that don't, my name is Rin Young, and I'm one of the coaches on the team. I'm a mama to 4 little kiddos. My youngest is 3 months. My oldest is 8. I'm a crazy busy lady. I'm working full time. I'm running this coaching business, and I'm here to help you guys because we have all been in your position before, and we're all here now because we were helped by it, and we want to help you guys. So what you guys have to do is put your all into this for this 28 days. Like, completely give it everything you have to make it work for you. So one of the little analogies that I really like is like when you're on the airplane and the stewardess is telling you to make sure you put on your mask before you put on your kid's mask next to you. Like, I've flown a lot this year, and every single time they walk up to me and they're like, make sure you put your mask on before you put on his, talking about my baby. And every time I'm like, I got it. I understand, but in the back of my head I'm like, I really want to put his mask on first. But what would happen if I were to pass out or something before, like, I wouldn't be able to take care of him. So the point of that is you have to take care of yourself so that you can take care of everybody else. Most of us are moms, or most of us are working, or most of us have things that we have to take care of. How are you going to take care of those things if you're not taking care of yourself? So you have to fill your own cup first so you can fill everybody else's cup. So that's what I want everyone here to promise me, is that you are here to work on you, and you are going to focus on you for this next 21 days. Make yourself a priority, because I promise you, you are going to be a better friend. You're going to be a better mother, daughter, husband, wife. My husband's doing this too. Melanie's husband is doing this. So make sure that you are focusing on you, because I promise it's going to pay off in the end. No one should be ashamed of the way they look or the way they feel. Like, you should be proud of yourself. And I want everyone here to be. Like, one of our main missions as coaches is to make everyone feel amazing, because we know that you can. I've been the tired, exhausted. If you hear kids screaming in the background, I told you I have 4. Yeah, just ignore it. I've been that tired, exhausted, self-conscious mother, woman, person. Like, I don't want anyone else to do that. So we're here, guys, to make sure that that's not you anymore, okay? We're fighting for you. So we need you guys to fight with us. We can give you every single tool that you need, but we cannot work out for you, and we cannot drink your shake for you. So if you guys will do those things, we will be here pushing you every step of the way. Deal? Yes. Awesome. Okay. So your first steps that you need to do, if you haven't done them yet, you need to take a before picture. Need to. And what I would recommend is doing it in like as little clothing as possible, but wear clothes. Like a sports bra and a pair of shorts, something like that. You don't have to show anybody. You don't have to post it in the app. You don't have to do anything, but have it for you. Because one of the coolest things about doing this challenge is looking at your pictures at the end. Because weight, yeah, it's cool when you lose weight, but that's not the telling factor. The telling factor is how you look and how you feel. And I'm telling you, if you commit to these 28 days and you do what you're supposed to do, you are going to be amazed at what those pictures show you. Now, you can put them in the app to keep up with them, and you can click the little button that says do not share with my coach, or you can click the button that says share with my coach. We will not give those pictures to anybody. We are simply here to help you. So it's completely up to you if you want to share them with your coach or not. You don't have to, but please, please, please take them for you, okay? If you want to take a set in a sports bra and a pair of shorts, or if you're a dude, just a pair of shorts, and then take another set in like a workout outfit or whatever so that you can share a set and you're comfortable with it, totally fine. But make sure you do take one with a little less clothing so that you can see everything. And then another thing you need to do is you need to weigh yourself. And guys, I need everyone to pay attention to me right now. After you weigh yourself tonight or tomorrow or whenever, if you've already weighed yourself, put the scale away and do not touch it for these 28 days. Don't touch it. Because I know some people are like, no, I have to. Like, I have to get on the scale. Don't do it, because as women especially, our weight fluctuates every single day by 2 to 4 pounds every day. So let's say you're drinking water now where you weren't drinking water before. Your body's going to retain that because it needed it so badly. It's going to retain that to replenish your muscles and build those muscles that you might gain a couple of pounds, and that's not bad. That's your body keeping what it needs. Now, in like a couple of weeks, it might be a different story, but don't get on the scale, because if you get on the scale after a few days and you're like, oh my gosh, I've gained weight, you're going to quit, and you're not going to get what you need from this. I promise you. If you put that scale away and you follow us, you're going to be happy in the end, okay? So right now, think I'm corny, but I make everybody do this. I need everyone to put their pinkies in the air right now and promise me that after you do your initial weigh-in, you will not weigh again. Everybody, pinkies up. I have little kids in the room with me. You see this little hand? My 8-year-old is promising that she will not weigh herself. So everybody's promised. And my 3-year-old who is naked. Go get dressed, please. She just got out of the shower. Okay. So we've all promised we're not going to touch that scale until the end. Promise. You're making me forget what I'm talking about. Okay, so on to the other stuff, the food. Like, literally, the workouts are probably the easiest part of this. The eating, the nutrition, it's going to be the hardest. I'm not going to lie to you. Temptations are everywhere. If you work, you pass McDonald's and Burger King and Zaxby's and everything else along your way. So the eating part is going to be the hardest, and that's what we're here to help you with completely. You have us as tools, so use us, please. You have your book, which I would suggest carrying your meal plan booklet with you everywhere you go. Mine looks like a ratty, disgusting mess because I've used it so much. I've written in it, I've scrawled all over it, like it's been in my bag everywhere I go. So take it with you, because if you have to, like, if you left your food at home and you have to go eat somewhere, like, have your book to know what you can eat. Everyone by now should have done their figuring up of what day. Yes, there's Mommy. You should have already done your calculations on what. Go get your daddy, please, and tell him to come get. Real life right here, guys. Okay, so everyone should have done their calculations on how much, like where their meal plan is, your bracket. Mostly, I don't know what everyone in here is doing. We have T25 people, we have 21-day fix people, we have country heat people. Most of the programs that everyone is doing uses the container system. So it's actually pretty simple. Go. So it's actually pretty simple, and we kind of can go on the same page here. So you should have already figured up your calculations. Write down your stuff. I have these little bracelets. Hang on. He's leaving. Okay. I have these little bracelets that I use with the colors on them for each of the containers, and I take one off when I eat that container. You can get creative. You can use the little tracking sheets, whatever you need to do. There's an app. If you are a 21-day fixer, there's an app that you can log your workout into and put when you eat which containers, and it tells you how many more you need to eat. That's amazing. If you're doing 21-day fix, I recommend downloading that. 21-day fix tracker, I think. So there's that. But now the containers get kind of tricky, and you have to really, really look in that book to understand them. One thing I do want to say, if anyone is pregnant, you need to add 250 calories to your bracket, and if you're breastfeeding, you need to add 500 calories to get the proper nutrition for your little baby. Okay, so I have this pulled up right here because, like I said, my book is ready. One thing I would recommend doing is take your book. Everyone knows, like, if you've never tried something, don't mark it out. But everyone knows there's certain things that they will not eat. Personally, I won't eat mushrooms. I hate mushrooms. So I cross that out in my book so I don't even waste my time reading over it because, like I said, I'm a busy person. So cross out if you need to. Cross out some things in that book that you're not going to eat. This is your book. Use it. But that's what I did. Very first thing, I went and I marked off the things I knew I wouldn't like, and then I looked at the rest, and I made me a meal plan based on that. My coach gave me a meal plan in the beginning, but it wasn't like, it didn't jive with me. I didn't like what she liked at that time. I was brand new. I'm like, I'm not eating quinoa. I don't even know what quinoa is. And I was pronouncing it like quinoa because I didn't know what it was. But by the way, try quinoa because it's really good. Quinoa, sea salt, olive oil, and I put that with kale. So good. Okay, so first container here, since most of us are using container. If you're not, like, the food options are still pretty much the same. So your green is your veggies, and mine is dirty, so ignore that. Like, I just got through meal prepping in there. So your green is your veggies. That's your kale. And little secret, I have it pulled up on my phone, but when you're in your meal plan booklet, the food that's at the very top of that list is the preferred food. So the lower down on the list you get, you can still eat it, but it's like they'd rather you eat the food towards the top. Like, it's going to get you the best nutrients. So the food at the very top is what they like the most. Broccoli, asparagus, beets, tomatoes. Tomatoes go in here. I know. Tomato, fruit, veggie, it goes in here. Squash, everything like that. Poblano chilies, which my husband has recently found out he loves. We had never tried them before. Let's see. Anything weird in this one? Celery, banana peppers. Asparagus is 10 spears, so you don't need to put your asparagus in here. It's just 10 spears. So make sure you read that because some things are not what you can fit in here. It's a certain number, like carrots are 10 carrots. And what you do with the rest of it, you just put it in here, put your hand on top. If it fits, you eat it. That's your green. Now your purple, little secret, your purple and your green are the exact same size. So if you ever can't find one, they're the same size. But this is going to be your fruits. So all the berries, any kind of berries are preferred, and they're at the top of the list. Strawberries, blueberries, blackberries, put them in, cover it, you can eat it. Apple, you get one small apple. You can slice it or you can eat it, whatever. She does recommend eating it with the skin on because the skin has the best nutrients in it. So go ahead and eat that skin. Don't peel it. Let's see. Orange, 1 medium orange. Full small apricots. Banana, you only get half a banana. So if you eat a whole banana, it's 2 purples. Keep that in mind. Now the red container is your protein. And when I first saw this, I was like, oh my gosh, that's tiny. Like, there's no way that's going to fill me up. But y'all, this is a lot of meat. I found out that I don't eat meat very well. So this is a lot of meat. Your chicken can go in here, your turkey, anything like that. This is also your Shakeology is a protein. You don't have to put your Shakeology in here. 1 scoop of Shakeology or 1 packet of Shakeology is a red container, or it's a protein. So if you put a half a banana in your shake, you have to count that half a banana as a purple. So if you drink a shake with a half a banana in your shake, that's 1 red and 1 purple. So make sure you're counting the things that you put in your shake. For eggs, you get 2 eggs, but if you don't eat the yolk, it's 8 eggs, 8 egg whites. A lot of eggs. So I can't eat that many eggs, so I eat the whole 2 eggs. I scramble them. Cottage cheese goes in here. Greek yogurt goes in here. But you have to make sure you get the right kind. It's plain 1% Greek yogurt. Don't get the flavored Greek yogurt. It doesn't count, okay? Plain 1%. But a little trick with the Greek yogurt, if you cut up half a banana and put it in there and sprinkle some cinnamon, which cinnamon is free, that takes the bitterness out of it, and it kind of tastes like a dessert. And that's the only way I could eat it in the beginning. So if you hate Greek yogurt like I did, try half a banana and some cinnamon. It'll really make a difference. Your yellow container is the coveted carb container, one of everybody's favorites. Sweet potatoes go in here, which I pretty much eat sweet potatoes like every day. Quinoa goes in here, and if you've never tried quinoa, like I said, I challenge you to try it. It's very good. It's very similar to brown rice. It's very similar. Try it. Peas goes in here. You can eat whole grain cereal, and that would go in here. Bagel, you only get half of a small bagel. You don't get the whole bagel, you get half of it. So make sure you're reading this list, guys. Don't just assume. Your blue containers, your cheese, avocado, almonds, you get 12 whole raw almonds, which I could sit there and eat the whole freaking bag of almonds, so beware with that. And think about that, like anybody, if you're like me, you would used to go to the gas station and you'd get your drink, whatever it was. Most people do Diet Coke. I'm allergic to something in those. So I would get something else, sweet tea or something. And then you get like a bag of almonds and you eat the whole daggum thing. That's a lot of fat. Like you're like, I'm doing great. I got these almonds and they're good for me. But you're eating way too much fat for your body to digest at one time. So instead of it being good for you, you've turned a good snack into a bad snack by eating too much of it. So that's your healthy fat container. Let's see, you got these orange containers. You get 2 of them with yours, which is your dressings and like pumpkin seeds. And I guess, I don't know, they give you 2 so you can put dressing in 1, and I don't really know. But you get 2 of these. And I find that that's plenty of dressing. Like, I don't use any more than that. I don't even really like dressing anymore. And I used to, like, hoard my salads with ranch and Thousand Island and whatever. Now I pretty much don't. But I like getting pumpkin seeds, like the already shelled ones, and I just scoop it in, and I eat my pumpkin seeds. I love pumpkin seeds. Okay, so those. And then you have your teaspoon, which is your oils and your nut butters. And I find a lot of people have issues getting their teaspoons in, but what you're not realizing is you're cooking with oils too. So when you cook your meals with the olive oil or with the coconut oil, you're using those teaspoons for that. So count them. Those count. I like to use almond butter on my toast, the whole grain toast. That gives me like really good energy. I try to do that every morning. So there's a carb in a teaspoon, and it tastes so good. I'm obsessed with almond butter. If you've never tried it, you need to try it now. It's one of my favorite things ever. I could just lick the spoon, and I do. Let's see, anything else? Okay, so there are some substitutions, and most of them I'll go here. Like if you want cow's milk 2 times a week, you can replace this with cow's milk. I hate milk, so it's not me. I'm not that person. Almond milk. Now, Autumn does say if you're working out and you put almond milk in your shake that you don't have to count it. So there's that. If you're drinking almond milk in your shake, you're good there. It's not a yellow. Fresh fruit juices, you can trade it out for this. Wine, if you're wine drinkers, this is your container. You get this much wine 2 times a week. But you do have to count it for a yellow. Okay, and of course there's the free foods. You can drink all the water you want, but make sure you are drinking half of your body weight in ounces in water. So whatever you weigh, divide it in half, and that's how many ounces of water you should be drinking every single day. Make sure you get that water in. It's very, 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 very important. When you don't give your body enough water, your muscles don't get that good cushion, and you're not going to build good muscles. So your muscles need that water to absorb it. Trust me, drink it. You can put anything in your water pretty much, and it's accepted. You can put fruit in it. You can put mint, lime, lemon, cucumber. If you're not a water person, put whatever in it that you need to. I usually try to set times for me to have water drank by. I like water, so I'm fine with drinking it. But if I'm like, okay, I'm going to drink a whole bottle by 8 o'clock, and then another bottle by 10 o'clock, and another bottle by this time, that way I know what times I need to get it in. I don't know, I do better that way. So if you're someone like me, then that might be good for you. Let's see. Coffee. You can have coffee, but you cannot put all the junk in it that everyone puts in it. So creamers, no French vanilla creamer, no sugar. There is an almond milk. I found it at Sprouts before. It was an almond milk creamer, and it was pretty much just almond milk. Like there was nothing else bad in it. I looked it up, and it was good for this, but you could still not have it every day. So you have to find a different way to do it. And a way that I make my coffee is I put hot coffee in the blender. I put a few shakes of cinnamon and a teaspoon of coconut oil. I have to put a rag on top of my blender or the lid will blow off because it's hot. But you mix that up, and after it mixes up really good, it's really frothy, and it's like a cappuccino from Starbucks. And I just use a teaspoon in my free coffee, and then cinnamon is free. So it's really good. You should try it if you have issues in that department. Or you can put the coffee in your Shakeology, which I do all the time, in my chocolate, and it's like a mocha coffee something. It's delicious. Okay, let's see here. Yes, no chocolate syrup, no artificial sweeteners. We don't want to sweeten anything. Don't add any sugar. Don't put any Splenda or anything like that. Nothing artificial in there. You can use the Beachbody Performance line, and that doesn't count for anything if you're doing a strenuous workout. So you can use the Energize, the Recover, Hydrate. None of that counts as anything. So feel free to use any of that. Let's see here. We will post a ton of, we will post our food stuff in the Facebook group, so that if you guys need any, meal ideas, you can have them there. But what I want you guys to know is we're going to give this 21 days. If this is your very first time ever, 28 days. Did I say 21? Okay, sorry, 21-day fixes etched in my brain. So we're going to give this 28 days. Do not complicate this, especially if this is your first round. Do not make it hard on yourself. Literally, breakfast, eggs with some spinach in it. You can throw some cheese in there if you want to, and a piece of toast. Lunch, get a tortilla shell and throw some ground turkey meat and a little bit of lettuce. Not iceberg lettuce because that has no nutritional value, but the good green lettuce. Throw that on there. If you didn't eat cheese with breakfast, then you could put cheese on that. Eat that. Make it simple. Chicken and veggies. Don't complicate this. You can make things super tasty because most herbs and spices are free, so you can use those except for salt. You can use those on your chicken and your ground turkey, and you can make things taste really good but still have plain, simple, easy things. If you've never meal prepped, I highly suggest doing it, and we can help you with it. It's not hard. I know it seems hard when you have 20 different food things cooking at one time, but it actually makes your whole week insanely easier. Think if you didn't have to come home and cook dinner, what could you do? You could work out. You could get some laundry done, whatever it is that you needed to do. So don't overcomplicate things. Make it simple on you. If you need new meal ideas, we'll put them in there. There's also this, one of my favorite things is this Fix8 cookbook. You don't have to have this. It's not required, but if you are interested in getting one, talk to your coach. It has all kinds of different meals in here from breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, drinks, desserts, everything, and it has the container counts in there. It's really cool. I found a lot of new meals from in here. Again, not required, but it's just cool to have. Your book, your meal plan booklet, also has some recipes in there, so check that. Use that book. Open it. Use it. Use your coach. Use the group. Plug into the group. If you're not, of course, you have to post in the HealthBet app, or else you don't get the money. But if you, like, we have that Facebook group there for a reason. We're keeping that Facebook group open so that we can rely on each other and we can talk to each other. If there's a day that you're like, man, I just really don't want to work out, post about it in the group, because you're about to have 40 ladies on your butt helping you get motivated to get that workout in. When no one participates in the group, it's like not fun, and it's a dead group, and it's just not fun. So everyone participate, comment on each other's stuff, give each other some motivation, throw extra things in there, like whatever. If you found a tip that works for you, throw it in there. Do things in the group to help everybody else, because it's going to help you in the end. Everyone's going to be motivated. Okay, last few tips that I have. If you're one of those people like me who you want to work out first thing in the morning and get it done with, that way it doesn't hang over your head all day, plus it makes you feel better to get it done in the morning, I always set my clothes on the nightstand next to me, or I sleep in them. No joke, I sleep in my workout clothes all the time, because I don't know why. That's like one of the most daunting parts of it, is getting dressed to work out. I don't know. Thinking about having to put on my workout clothes, I'm like, ugh. So I sleep in them, or I put them right by the nightstand. That way when my alarm goes off, like, my eyes open and I'm looking at my clothes. If you drink a pre-workout, put it on your nightstand. If you're hard to wake up in the morning, put it there. Down it while you're still laying down. Close your eyes if you need to. You're not going to be able to lay there for much longer, because once that pre-workout hits, you're going to be up. So whatever you need to do that way. Keep your clothes close by. Let's see. You should have selected the notification for the app to tell you, like, if you haven't logged your workout by a certain time, you can set a time for the app to say, hey, you haven't logged this yet, so you don't forget. We're also going to be keeping up with it, like I said, so we can help you out there. But what I want to do is I want to kind of open the lines and see if anyone has any questions about anything, something you're not sure of. I don't care if it's about a workout or meal stuff or the app or whatever. You can unmute your line. If you're on the computer, it's in the bottom left corner where it says mute and unmute. I'm not sure about on the phone, because I haven't been on this on my phone in a long time. But unmute your line and ask if you have any questions. Other coaches, if I've forgotten anything, or if you want to add anything, unmute your line and just throw it in there. Anybody? Questions? Comments? Concerns?
I have a question. I said earlier there was a couple people that posted that they walked or they climbed a mountain. Does that qualify them for the health bet?
Yes.
You know, it's not a beach body thing.
You don't have to do a beach body workout program, but you have to drink Shakeology shakes. So you can do any kind of workout 3 times a week. They just want people getting active. Sorry. Anybody else? Good question, because we didn't really clarify that.
I do have a question.
Hey.
Hi. When we do our workout, do we always post a picture with the workout, or just log it?
You don't have to. You can just log it. We like pictures because we like to see your smiling faces with it, but with the workout, it didn't say anything about having to post a picture. So only the shake needs a picture. So as long as you log your workout, you're good.
Okay.
It's going to go by the trust system.
If we log more than once, like if we can just keep logging every day that we work out. Is that okay too?
Yeah, absolutely. Do it, because it's really cool, because it sends you like little reports saying this is what you did this week and good job, you logged this many workouts. It's cool to have that for you to know. So yeah, log it every day. I'm going to.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Mama, you got a question?
Yeah, I got a question. Is there a way to go back, like, and edit? I put a workout picture, but I didn't put what workout I did today.
There
I mean,
is on your phone. It's kind of just like Facebook. There's a little like an arrow in the top right corner. It's not even like really an arrow. It's like the up sign or something. You can click on that, I think, and it lets you edit it. Because I saw that someone did edit their post, so there is a way to.
okay, I'll try it when we get done. So do we have to, for all 4 weeks or ever how many weeks, do we have to do the same workout, or can we do
You can do
change
any
it up?
workout. You can do
Okay.
any workout. I do recommend if it's your first time doing one that you stick to the same workout for the whole round, especially if you're doing 21-day fix or something like that, just because you want to get results in that one program and see. But like my mom has done, she's a veteran at this, so she's done every workout in the book. So she's probably trying one out to get a new one.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Don't laugh at my sunglasses. If I don't put them on my head, I'll lose them. I know I'm inside and it's nighttime, but they'll be gone. Okay. Anybody else have any questions? I like questions. Okay. Well, before we go, we got to take a picture because I like having these pictures. We won't tag you or anything if you don't want to be tagged, but I like having these pictures just because this is cool and fun, and we get to know you guys, and this gets, like, you're about to gain a whole lot of new friends. Some of these people are my best friends now, and like Stephanie and Melanie, like I told them earlier today, love you. Like I didn't know them really before all this, and so it's cool, the people that you get to know and meet, and these people are about to be your friends. And of course, Mom, I tell you I love you every day too, so not to leave you out. But we're going to be a close group of friends. We're going to share a lot of stuff over these next 28 days. So it's cool to have this picture in the beginning and then see where we all grow from there. So I'm going to take this. Y'all can take it if you want to as well, but y'all just smile for a few seconds here. Gotta get good lighting. Take a few different angles. Okay. All right, guys. So if no one has any other questions, I'm going to end this call. I'm going to go ahead and stop recording.